Next up in today's Health Watch, we're going to dig into a potential link between common issues in children and the stomach. So do tell, Stephen, break this down for us.
Let's break it down. So eczema, something that I suffer from, ADHD, asthma, also something I suffer from. Those are a few of the chronic conditions surging among children. But what if there's a root cause hiding in plain sight? All right, Chief Medical Officer and tiny health doctor Elisa Song is here with us right now. And she believes it all starts in the gut. So let's get right into it. Thank you for being with us, doctor. And I tell you what, I've just learned about gut health over the last couple of years, and it is life-changing, especially when it comes to kids. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Stephen. It's such an honor to be here today. And you're right, it is so life-changing, especially for kids. Let's take, for instance, you had eczema when you were a child and asthma as a child. We know that 70% of our immune system lies in our gut. It's also called our second brain. It produces up to 90% of the serotonin in our body, which helps us feel calm, happy, and relaxed, and about 50% of our dopamine, which helps us pay attention and focus. And the gut is home to our gut microbiome, the trillions of tiny microscopic organisms that literally are responsible for keeping your kids healthy and happy.
Dr. Song, I think you are just hitting on some really incredible points, but I think most times parents are thinking, well, I just got to get as much food into our kids' body as we can, sometimes not always thinking about how food contributes to that. Let's talk about the diet and how important that is for us to consider our gut health.
Well, food really is medicine. When we are thinking about nourishing our kids' bodies, we need to think, how are we nourishing their microbiomes so their microbiomes can take care of them? And when we're thinking about what we want to get in, we have to feed the good guys in their gut. And that includes fiber-filled whole grains, colorful fruits and vegetables, fermented foods like kombucha and yogurt. On the flip side, ultra-processed foods with too much added sugar, artificial dyes, they can wreak havoc on your child's gut microbiome, and in turn can worsen things like eczema, asthma, anxiety, and ADHD. And I get it as a parent. Sometimes we just want our kids to eat, but we also have to be mindful that food is information for your child's gut microbiome and their immune systems and their brain.
Food is information. I love that. Okay, so I know you've written all about this in a book. Let's talk about the way you're communicating to parents about the importance of this.
So in my book, Healthy Kids, Happy Kids, what I teach parents and kids, really importantly, is how to create microbiome magic every day. And there are 5 simple things that we can do every day, easy steps in the way that we eat and sleep and hydrate and move and even breathe and think that can nourish our gut microbiome. And I want parents and kids to know that this is all doable and practical. They can help their microbiomes work for them.
Dr. Song, I love this. And I have to ask you this. How important does managing stress in your kid's life matter to their gut health?
So psychological stress, even within just 1 hour, has been found to disrupt the gut microbiome. This is really key in our life filled with stress, where anxiety is sky high for children and teenagers. So we need to, as parents and children, learn tools to manage psychological stress appropriately so that our children's gut-brain connection can function at their best, and not just their mental health, but their immune health and their metabolic health and their hormone health can really be at their best.
You know, I'm thinking some parents listening to this thinking, what can I do today, right now, to change my child's gut health? What's your tip?
Well, we want to know where they're starting from. I would say you want to start with the 5 things for microbiome magic, and you want to know what's going on the inside so you can help them on the outside. And that's where a simple gut test like Tiny Health comes into play, because we can take a look at your child's gut microbiome, no matter where they're starting from, and help you create an actionable, personalized plan to get them back on track.
Dr. Elisa Song, thank you very much for being with us today. This was super insightful. I know people took a lot away from this. Tell them where they can find you.
So you can find more out about Tiny Health at tinyhealth.com, and I'm at healthykidshappykids.com.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Please come back again.
Thank you so much.
All right, see you soon.